Think about someone who hurt you. Got them in mind? Now ask yourself, how long have you been carrying that? A week? A year? A decade? Here's what most people don't realize. The person who wronged you has probably moved on, but your body, your brain, your nervous system, they're still replaying it on repeat. Today, we're diving deep into what psychology and neuroscience actually say about holding grudges, and the answer might seriously surprise you. A grudge isn't just a memory. Psychologists define it as a persistent feeling of resentment or anger towards someone who has caused you harm, real or perceived. It involves three things working together: an emotional wound that didn't fully heal, a mental narrative you keep retelling, and a refusal, conscious or not, to release that emotional charge. And here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a past event and the present moment. Every time you mentally replay that argument, that betrayal, that embarrassment, your brain treats it like it's happening right now. Your stress hormones spike. Your heart rate rises. Your body goes into fight or flight. Again and again and again. Let's talk about what this actually costs you. And I'm not just talking emotionally. I'm talking physically. Research from Hope College in Michigan found that people who ruminated on past grievances showed increased cardiovascular stress responses, higher blood pressure, elevated heart rate, and greater muscle tension, compared to people who practice forgiveness. A study published in the Journal of Health Psychology found that holding grudges was directly linked to higher rates of depression, anxiety, and chronic fatigue. And here's what really gets people. Research published in Psychological Science found that carrying resentment actually impairs your cognitive function. People who held grudges performed significantly worse on tasks requiring attention and working memory. Your grudge is literally making you less sharp. And emotionally, chronic resentment keeps your brain's threat detection system, the amygdala, stuck in a low-level state of emotional danger. Over months and years, this rewires your brain toward negativity, hypervigilance, and mistrust. Now, before you click away, I'm not about to tell you to just forgive and forget, because that's not what psychology says. Forgiveness, in the psychological sense, is not condoning what happened. It's not pretending you weren't hurt. It's not even reconciling with the person. Dr. Fred Luskin at Stanford University, one of the world's leading researchers on forgiveness, defines it as releasing the grip that your grievance has on your emotional well-being. His research found that people who practice forgiveness reported dramatically lower stress, fewer physical symptoms of illness, less anger, and improved mood and optimism. Not because they excused the other person, but because they stopped allowing that person to live rent-free in their nervous system. Forgiveness isn't a gift you give to someone else. It's a gift you give to yourself. So if grudges are this damaging, why do we hold on? Psychology has the answer. First, grudges give us a sense of moral superiority. They confirm a story that we were right and they were wrong. Letting go can feel like erasing that validation. Second, grudges feel protective. If I stay angry at the person who hurt me, I'm less likely to trust them or anyone again. It's a defense mechanism. And third, this one is powerful. Holding a grudge can become part of your identity. I'm the person who was wronged by X. Releasing it can feel like losing a part of yourself. Psychologist Dr. Robert Enright calls this the paradox of resentment. The very thing protecting you is the thing slowly destroying you. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Holding a grudge isn't strength. It's not justice. According to psychology, it's a slow leak, draining your mental clarity, your physical health, your emotional peace, often for someone who isn't even thinking about you. Letting go doesn't mean they win. It means you stop losing. The science is clear. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful psychological tools for protecting your own well-being. Not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve to be free. If this video gave you a new perspective on grudges and forgiveness, hit that like button. It seriously helps this channel reach people who need to hear this. And if you want more psychology-backed breakdowns on mental health, relationships, and the human mind, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss one. Drop a comment below. Is there a grudge you've been holding that you're finally ready to let go of? I read every single one. See you in the next one.